Love, let me sing you every part of your perfect face. Love, let me sing you, let me make you a song. Love, let me sing you every feature, every part.
What's going on here? We're in mourning. How dare you even wash your face on the day of your father's funeral?
He wasn't my father. My father died a long time ago, or perhaps you don't remember him.
This is where we're letting all of the things that have been held behind the dam so far out. Our tagline is unexpected, daring, authentic, and this is definitely an example of a piece of theater that is unexpected, daring, and authentic. We've done a lot in this production to bring authenticity to it.
There lived a woman and her 5 daughters.
This story is about a woman whose second husband has just passed away, and she has put her house in this intense period of mourning where she's taken her 5 adult daughters and repressed them under her fist.
She has to have control, and she is angry at what happened to her life, and she's going to take it out on the daughters.
This is sort of the story of what happens when anybody in power tries to repress a people and is so determined for it to work, but nature takes its course.
Quiet, silent, all of you.
This piece is interesting when it comes to plot because the plot is incredibly simple, but it leaves a lot of space in between to understand what is happening under the surface, what the characters are thinking, what their agendas are. But the first lyrics of the song that you sing are...
My lover's song is sung so sweetly.
Right, which is a good thing.
Yeah. At my window singing gently.
That's a really great thing.
And I should be a happy
Right, and that's when she realizes that there's something wrong about the situation.
I can't hear him in my heart.
My lover's song is sung so sweetly.
I can't hear him in my heart.
At my window.
That song is at the exact moment when she's realizing that she's hearing these wonderful stories of Poncia telling how she met her husband and how he came to her window. And she's realizing her proposal and the way she was approached for marriage wasn't at all romantic. It wasn't filled with these wonderful feelings that you're supposed to feel when you're in love. And she's realizing that something's not quite right. And something's gnawing in her gut and she can't quite put her finger on it. And I think slowly as the musical progresses, she really puts a finger on it.
It's not for me, and I can't hear him in my heart. I can't hear him in my heart.
What makes this musical so fascinating is that it kept all that anger and all that rage and repression and then added that beautiful layer of Spanish music on top of it. It added the flamenco sound.
The music is so beautiful and touching, and it moves you in such a deep way.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's fantastic. It's some of the greatest music I've heard in a long time, and to get to sing it out loud with our 6-piece band, who are amazing. Every single one of them is ridiculously talented.
Let's do 2/4, and I'll give you 3. Bum, bum. I feel each instrument as a character in the piece as well. You know, we're not just providing background music, we're there emotionally. There's certain lines that we're bringing out that color in the performers too. What if you went? Yep, do it again. That's great.
The show is so expressive, not only in the music and in the poetry, but also in the use of our bodies as instruments.
Bringing flamenco dancing into the piece, it gives it a very authentically Spanish and authentically Lorca feel.
Just watching these 10 women transform themselves, not only from just regular musical theater actresses, but into flamenco dancers.
All the flamenco dancing in the show is another instrument, right, with the cello and the viola. They're another member of the orchestra.
Flamenco, which is not the easiest dance to get or to learn, and especially in a matter of 3 weeks. 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, and then that's the only flat is the last one. And they've done it, and that's been very rewarding, and that's been wonderful to work with here.
I no longer sing as I used to. So Bernarda is on a journey, and you get to hear, she sings her soul. So you get to hear what she is truly thinking. And in the play, you wouldn't get that. It doesn't open up like that, like opening up to her inner life. So it goes a very deep and dark place. She can't have happiness herself, that she's going to deny it to everybody else. There's a kind of raw, rugged, savage satisfaction in that. It's all she knows, I think. Struggling like a
I don't know that this is a musical that you'll walk out, you know, whistling a tune, but you'll take with you an image, or you'll take with you a beautiful moment. It leaves a mark with you that you carry for a few days and you reflect back on.
And I'll grow old and drained of hope, while the young men seek and choose their wives.
The whole show is all-encompassing of us, and it's every single part of us that we're pouring into this, and you don't get to see that in any show. I won't be locked away like you, and my skin won't turn to gray like yours. Turn to gray like yours. That's where Adela sees her life going, is just fading into this gray blackness. I won't give up and die like you. My heart can't hold a lie like yours. I'll wear my green dress and I'll step outside. I will dance in the streets and yards of my love for the world to see. I read it and I cried. This is the life that she has, and it's a terrifying desire to want something so much, and it's earth-shattering when she loses it. I will dance with a man who loves me.
I think audiences are going to leave here just a little bit breathless, a little bit like, oh my God, what just happened to me?
It's just there, and there's no intermission. It's like a train that the audience doesn't even want to get off.
It's very fast, lots happens very quickly, that it will sort of be an experience that gets had by the audience and that the cast kind of does to the audience.
They spit and they curse when I walk down the street. That's how the boys talk to me. They mock me by howling like bitches in heat. That's how the boys talk to me.
They spit and they curse when I walk down the street. That's how the boys talk to me. They mock me by howling like bitches in heat. That's how the boys talk to me. And at first when I heard that song, I thought it was coming from a place of pain. I realized that this is normal. This is what she's lived with. This is how she actually interprets love.
For now they will howl at the size of my feet, and the hook in my nose and the crook in my back. For now they will spit, for now they will curse. That's how the boys talk to me.
It's a really fantastic experience because we're in a small black box theater. It only fits about 150 people. And with 10 women in the cast and 6 musicians for the orchestra, the we've got all this coming together in this small little space. So it's going to be really incredible for the audience to be in there with that and to hear those live sounds right in their face.
Antonio, the lover, sweet Amelia, no one ever spreads rumors of you. Sweet Amelia, no one ever thinks lustful thoughts of you. Today, the boy down by the river, staring at me, curl on his forehead, shamelessly staring. What was that feeling?
It's like her one private moment, you know, it's out of time, where she allows herself a moment of, oh my goodness, I saw this boy out the window yesterday by the river playing a drum. And I think whereas the other sisters are able to pin their feelings specifically to, oh my gosh, I want him, or this, I think for her it's, I say a couple of times, what is that feeling? What is that feeling? She's aware physically of what's happening to her, and she doesn't know what it is. Is it sinful? Is it wrong? Oh, but God, it's glorious.
What was that feeling? What was that feeling?
We have this kind of incredible ensemble cast of 10 women that we're so grateful to have. They bring an incredibly unique voice to this piece, and I'm so excited to work with them.
Let me go to the sea. Let me marry a man who has salt in his blood and who won't run away. Let me live on the wings of desire.
She becomes the daughters in her mind. She can run off and be married and have babies. So she also has aligned herself with the daughters and being trapped in the house, forgetting that she's the grandmother at times. It's just glorious. It's one of the highlights of the show.
It's a fantastic ensemble of women who are tackling issues or feelings that are usually kept inside and not spoken about, not addressed. And now we're sitting, all 10 of us, in one space, and we're addressing all of them, and we're dealing with them, and it's just getting messier and messier.
He wasn't my father. My father died a long time ago, or perhaps you don't remember him.
And we just keep going. We don't shy away from anything. And I think someone coming to see this is going to leave affected by that.
I think this show is a quintessential example of what Free Fall does best, which is to like take your insides and just like shake them and then leave you standing there with your jaw hanging on the floor.
As a singer, as an actress, I just relish in this music and the harmonies. It's just amazing. I just love it.
3 Moorish girls, so young and so lovely and hungry and greedy.
It will absolutely be one of the most intense theatrical experiences they've ever had.
It's an incredibly exciting, engrossing, shocking evening of theater, and it's an incredibly exciting and daring experience to give yourself to see this piece.
So first and foremost, I'm excited to be a part of the cast of women, and it's an honor to be included in that. On top of that, we have the best musicians. You have the best director, Eric Davis. Then you have the best space. You have this black box theater where people are sitting right next to you and can feel you breathe, they can feel you cry, they can see your teardrops. And they're experiencing this show not as an audience member, but as a participant. All of that combined into this beautiful package makes for literally the perfect theater experience.
Let me go